The hell? This looks like a water bottle battery. Yeah, good luck. Let's have a look around. 24 volts, 4.4 amp hours. Do not. All negatives. And the complicated end. Looks like the BMS in that. And incredibly tiny balance plug. $18.50s. Pictures all around. There's a joint in here that connects the two halves of the battery. There's 18.650s with no positives. That's a problem. I've marked on the individual cells the voltage values. 0 to 0.4. The middle cell comes out at 2.6 volts. And when you think that both ends of each cell are negative, you have a nickel strip that totally covers the positive side. And it's back to the homestead, back to the lab to do this part, because I need some peace and quiet to do it. That's why I can't do this kind of thing at work. I mean, do this, do that, do something else, and while you're there, do that as well. No, this kind of thing I need to be left alone to do, because it's going to be something like that. So it'll look when the new cells, and obviously having to trace where the welds go, top and bottom. Not just that, if anybody's thinking of doing one of these bottle things, get focused on it, you can see those little pegs on top, those little nipples. They locate in, there's 3 pegs and 3 holes, so these not only have to be in the right place, but it's indexed as well. So I put together, say, bits of peace and quiet. That's how it should go. So I'll have to weld those up separately, and then the fun of wiring. Yeah, tangle. Good luck. I've taken plenty of pictures before taking it apart. Hopefully I can put it back together again. This is just to show some of the welding involved on the one solder joint. And this is nearly at full assembly. Now that's mostly done. Yeah, I'm back in the lab. I'm going to see if it actually fits. So these have got 1, 2, 3 screws at 120 degrees there, and it has to fit inside the valleys. It does fit just about. The trouble is actually cleaving some of the tape that I put over the terminals here. It's scraping tape off, it's so tight. But it will go, just about. But I need to do a discharge test on it before I go any further. Come on, dum-dum. Before I can discharge it, I need to charge it. These are only on standing voltage. Where's the charge port? It's there. It's 2.1 jack. Where's it focused? I don't know what it's focusing on, but 2.1 jack. I haven't been supplied with a charger for this. That's nothing new. So I have to use what I've got. The charging ports on this battery showing 24 volts. So I'll rig up a 29 volt charger. I've got my charger set at 1 amp. 29 volts. So hope I don't get a spark. I usually do. No sparks. Surprise, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Let's see if it'll accept the charge. It does. Let's take it 1 amp. Initial voltage was 24.4. Let's see if that charges up to 29 volts without incident. That's going to take many hours to charge, I think. So I'm going up to 25.7. Going up 1.3 volts. I haven't got the time to charge it fully, so I'll do a discharge test on it. I'm going to try and aim low on this, about 5 amps or so. Let's see if it goes. Come on, a little bit more wire. More wire. I'll still be seen. Let's go for 5 amp. Now I know it's not fully charged, but this is just a test. I don't know the wattage of this e-bike motor. I assume it's about 250 watts. So I really need to test it at 10 amps, but okay, it's working at 4. Let's go a little bit higher. 6. 8 amp. I'll do. That's only a brief 8 amp test because it's not fully charged. This is only to prove that it works. And because the shell is made out of metal, I think I'll have to insulate it on the inside.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What? I'm going to leave it in this case for a little while, just in case something shorts out. Just need to finish assembly. And to my absolute amazement, yeah, it fits back in with no gaps. Hee hee. Full voltage. Let's make sure it charges as well. Can't you bother it? Showing that it still charges. That's the end of this multi-location video. If that's been of any use or interesting, leave me a dislike, no, a like, and a popular Turkish snack.